Good afternoon, President.
Well, I hope they weren't talking about me.
No, definitely not us senior kids.
My mom would be very mad at you if you said I was ugly.
I have some special guests in the studio today.
I heard Asia's there, and also Skylar, and
Yes.
I heard she's changing her career now.
Oh, she said before she gets to your position, she's going to take over someone else's.
I heard she's moving from one career to another. She's going to take on the woman first, and then she's going to take that leadership, and then she's going to go after being president. So
No, they're both
by
big shoes
that
to
time,
fill.
I'll be retired, so I don't have to worry now.
Do you want to say good afternoon to the president, Skylar, Asia?
Good afternoon, President Chartrand.
Good afternoon. I hope things are good in Gimli.
Yeah, things are all good. It's still the summertime, so things are still busy out there.
Excellent. I'm very proud of that local and to really come alive, and I'm very proud of the work you're all doing there.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and Skylar, have mercy on me.
Those are big shoes to fill between yours or Anita's, I told her. But
she better like once she gets to my side, tell her she's going to need snowshoes. Okay, let's get some work done here.
All right.
Good to have you guys on the show. It's always been, for all our listeners, it's good to have our guests coming from locals to come in and give greetings. At the same time, maybe give updates, because I think the fundamental principle of our government is the locals are always sort of the heart and soul of the backbone of our government. So it's a grassroots voice, a grassroots people, and so it's good to have some of the locals coming forward. And Asia, thank you for coming down. Now, let's get some updates here on the PAW, at the regional being right now, packed house, and even the parking lot, you can't find a place to park. And so, but it's really, I think, a powerful message that people in this region, the PAW, is really ensuring that their voice is heard, their vision is also supported and respected. And yesterday we had the pleasure of our first ribbon cutting ceremony of the first 3 duplexes, which are built for 55 plus.
That's awesome.
That was beautiful to see. The mayor was there, Andre, for the PAW. Herb was the previous mayor what we were working with when we came and made an announcement that we would put probably over $11 million in building here. And he was so ecstatic about it. He said it's the biggest investment the PAW has seen in over 20 years.
Wow.
And so it's a good message. Our Métis government is looking to the municipalities, looking to the north, looking to rural areas, and making sure our investments is impacting as many Métis people and families as we can. One of the Noreen came up to me yesterday. She's one of the selected individuals, 55 plus, to be living there, and she had an oxygen tank and on her. But she said, "I want to cry. I cried already once." She said, "I want to cry right now." She said, "I'm so proud to have one of these new homes to be mine, so I can live in it and enjoy the rest of my life in a beautiful home." And at the same time, of course, there's still 24 in total houses that will be built here. A daycare center is already up. Just some final touches to that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a big. Again, I think the municipality will put us to the challenge because we're looking to trying to find lands to impact the shortfall of housing we need for our people in the north. Mm-hmm. And the PAW is a big city for us. A lot of Métis people live here. And for us to build our housing was going to be a challenge. Where do we buy lot by lot, or where do we buy these lots? But the city came up and said, look, we have this entire block, basically, that we would like to put a challenge out for $1 if you would want to take on the challenge to build housing here.
Wow.
So we accepted the offer and the challenge, and that's why I said we put $11 million or more in housing here, a daycare center. And as I said, the mayor is so ecstatic, so is the council, and I'm very pleased to express my respect to them. And same thing with Andre, the new mayor. And he was just with such kind words yesterday, and proud of the Métis government coming here and investing so much in his community. Now these units will start to be built. The rest of them, the 6 housing, because there's 3 duplexes, they'll start to move in shortly. Those are all ready. Those are all, by the way, steel frame. And all the people listening, especially in northern Manitoba, I hear so much sad stories where a house is burnt and life is lost. And it touches us in our cabinet, touches us as a government to hear that, where it's a First Nation home or a Métis home or any home in the north. And we see that happening. And a lot has to do with the construction of our buildings. And at the same time, you don't have fire trucks working. You don't have the proper equipment, you end up losing people's lives, and because wood houses burn so quickly. But we've taken the time to really invest in steel frame. It's our own design, and it actually would take a long time to burn. It would burn eventually, but it'll take a long time because all the insulation's compacted inside there, so there's no air, oxygen to move, and so it puts them in a position where it gives families time to get out of the house and get away and safe and sound from there. And even our 55-plus year houses here, just people, First Nations, want to come look at them and maybe ask to build them in their area, and we'll work in partnership with any band, any chief and council. And this to us is a great opportunity for us as Indigenous people to take the lead ourselves. And every house here has a red fire alarm on it that's being built for 55 plus. So if the elder in the home needs emergency help, falls down and can't get up, and then they'll have a thing they can press with them, carry it on them, and that alarm will go outside of the house, and there'll be a red siren going on, and so all the neighboring houses can see that there's an emergency needed, that the person needs help, and you turn around the time limit where a person laying there maybe for days or hours.
What an innovative idea.
Yeah, it's just that we did everything using AI, using even the light system going on and off, and making sure when the person gets into a certain position in the house, the lights will come on. They don't go tripping in the middle of the night. But we're worried about every house is also designed for wheelchair accessibility for 55 plus. There's no ovens. There is an oven, but it's in a different location. The wheelchair goes underneath the stove so they can cook. And then, of course, there's ramps ahead of time. Even though they don't need them now, some of them, they will need them in the future. So every house is designed to plan for the future, and there'll be no mold, no rot, no insect infestation, the way it's designed, the way it's built. And they're cheaper than wood frame houses, but they're stronger.
Wow.
And so again, for First Nations out there, if you want us to talk in partnership of looking, maybe building some of these houses in your reserves, to help, as I said, save lives and put us in, like even these ones, anybody wants to see them in the plot, they're over 1,000 square foot each bungalow. And so when you look at them, each duplex, there's two in every house. They're over 1,000 square foot in each. There's the 2 bedrooms because they're seniors, and they have their nice living room, and they all have sheds, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Beautiful, beautiful houses.
I'm looking at the pictures right now on social media. They're amazing. Oh,
they're beautiful. And that's why I say I'm reaching out to, we actually bought equipment from New Zealand. We have the equipment ready for building a larger scale of steel frame houses. And as I said, the other chiefs I've been speaking to are very interested in the South. And we're going to be talking with several of them to start talking. But we'd like to use also First Nation. If they're built in First Nation communities, we want First Nations to be building them. And we'd work with them to build it. So, because this way you create employment, you create life skills, carpentry skills, because you're going to need that in the future to repair and update your homes. Because it's the way to go. And I think our plan is going to be very successful. But anyways, going back to the steel frame houses that we built here, some of them will be wood because we're testing wood, and the cost of hydro and everything is cheaper. It's because I said it's designed in such a way that they are compacted so tight that the heat and the cool in the summer would be maintained inside the house. But what was also quite proud yesterday, of course, Judy Mayer, the vice president, and Daryl Furlan and Joan Ledoux here, the executive. But the new street that's been put in there, new paved street that goes into these 3 duplexes, is now called Mayer Way. So Judy Mayer is very proud. Her family was there yesterday. Her husband Marvin and the rest of the team. They're very well. Of course, the mayor are very athletic, sport-oriented people, and their parents. They're talking about their parents a lot yesterday about them being at every baseball game, every game, as hockey game, and you could hear them through the crowd screaming and yelling for their kids because their kids were very, very competitive and good athletes. So Andre spoke strongly about them as the mayor. He played hockey with them, played baseball with them, and he was definitely one to be proud of the Mayer family. And so that street now is called Mayer Way.
Nice.
Judy was very proud.
Congrats.
I'm quite proud. In fact, I spoke highly today about the quick reaction the region came to play with the fire that was threatening Cranberry Portage. And 63 individuals were assisted with, 63 families were assisted, by the Métis government, and we were there to quickly react the same evening, of course, that they were forced to leave. And we had 63 families taken care of, over 100 kids, altogether. Adding kids would be over 100 people. And we took care of them. And they were so proud of it, and they gave Judy a round of applause today here on the quick reaction by our local. And we're going to work with the province. Rob was down there too. Of course, he took it very seriously. He was in Depaul. And to greet all of the evacuees as they were coming out. And we have to sit down and find ways to get the red tape out of the way because we couldn't get certain things happening in coordination with the province because their officials were indicating that they can't share information with us, which is crazy. We're a government too. Yeah. So we're going to figure out how do we save it. This is about people's lives, saving people from stress and hardship. So we shouldn't let red tape stop us from working together. So the the premier's committed on finding how we can get that resolved. So, but again, that was a big announcement yesterday and today. There's a lot of reports coming through, a lot of updates. The first-time home buyer purchase, if you know, you were proud of that, to see that happening. And there was 1,069 families now bought their houses. And out of that, we have, I think, in total here in Depaul, I know there's 39 that have got a help program. Total support was $1.6 million. And the home purchase program was, I think, 21 families that bought their house, or 26 families bought their houses here, and total was that 2.9. Well, as they say, 3 million in mortgages were achieved. The 26 families now own their homes in the Depaul, in the Depaul region. So it's quite proud to see that, and to see that, and there's still more in applying, of course, in the Depaul region for the first-time home buyer program. So it's just a good. It's 21 homes that were purchased. 26 are in application. 5 more are looking for their houses and getting that resolved. So again, it's such a proud way to see it. Such a successful program impacts so many people and has an impact across the board. From no matter where you live in Manitoba, our Métis government's there to help you in making sure you have a place to stay, a place to own, and a place to invest for your kids in the future. So that program will continue to be operating. Same thing with Métis Manor, is getting closer and closer. We had a fundraiser in the golf tournament. I don't know if you heard about it, Naomi.
I did.
Did you hear?
Somebody won a prize? Yeah.
Yeah, and we had $1 million golf tournament.
Wow.
And sponsored by N4, that's Jack Clarke, the minister, and his team. And they had a hole-in-ones in different categories and the 9 holes we own. And, of course, we spent a lot of money reinvesting into the golf course. We have brand new greens, fairways. We're going to build 3 more holes, is what Chris is looking for right now. And we're looking at a 12-hole golf course in the future. But right now, the 9 golf range was all taken to convert them into 3 par 3s. So there was a lucky winner on one of the holes. His name is Gary Chartrand. He shot a hole-in-one, and he got $30,000.
Wow.
So it was sold out next year. I bet it'll be double sold out next year. So it's $1 million golf tournament, and have you heard a certain golf range area? You can earn yourself up to $1 million. So as I said, it's quite a spectacular time. Again, N4, Jack Clarke, and all of them, they raised $30,000 for the Métis Manor, and we call it Métis Manor, and the non-Indigenous people call theirs Ronald McDonald House.
Right.
So the Métis Manor is going to be ready very soon, and families can now have a place to stay when they come to see their loved ones and come to see doctors or hospitals, and they'll have a place to trust and afford. And so it's the money we're trying to raise now is to maintenance and operation of the place, so our families have a nice, comfortable place to call home. And the Lake Manitoba Resort is getting ready for the big announcement soon for the campground. But you start preparing. If you want to lease your campground, of course, you'll have a golf course in front of you. You'll have a new sports lounge in front of you. It seats about 160 people, I think, in total. And so then you'll have a pro golf course, pro shop in front of you. And then, of course, you have a beach. You got a lake in Lake Manitoba. You got a very proud Métis village of Saint Laurent, and that's all kind of amenities for you. and there's restaurants nearby, and it's a beautiful, beautiful location. And you better get your RV campsite soon. Pay attention to the website and maybe call. Pretty soon they'll have a place you can make an application to book your RV where you want to lease it and leave it there for the year. Leave it there every year if you want. And we'll, of course, try to protect while they're there. And each one will be your little parking lot, a little land base. It's actually quite large lots. And the beauty about this one, Naomi, is direct water and sewer hookup.
Oh,
and so you're going to be like you're at home. Just flush it and then get your water right from the town and anybody else that has that. So you'll have, we spent a lot more on that. Trust me, over $1 million putting that in play. We did not have to spend. Most campgrounds do not have water and sewer hookup. But we wanted our people who use our resort to have the best that they can. And we also have a Red Seal chef that's there. So www.lakemanitobaresort.com, www.lakemanitobaresort.com, MB Resort. So look for it if you need it, or call them MMF for the region. They'll tell you how to access that information there. On other business, I'd like to deal with birthdays first if I can.
okay.
Okay, it's happy 61st birthday, Associate Minister Mildred Dorian. Thompson Reed. She doesn't look 61. She's in good shape, that Mildred. She's short, little short. She looks like a, what do you call that, Dora. Haircut, So she always has a big smile on her face. She sits in cabinet, and she's 61 years old on August 28th. Happy 79th birthday is going to Vinco. Sarac, of course, that's Linda, our elder Linda St. Cyr's husband.
Yeah.
And he's celebrating his birthday on August 29th, the day after Mildred's. Happy birthday is going out to Marilyn Mayer. As you know, there's always a mayor having a birthday, and there's so many of them. That's why it's called Mayor Way.
Yeah.
So there's so much mayors in this town. I tell you, we have the mayor said that, well, I want to be part of it because I'm a mayor of a city, and I'm Reeve, the mayor. He said, no, that's a different spelling. You're not coming part of our family, they told him yesterday. So anyway, happy birthday is going to Lisa Chartrand, celebrating her birthday Sunday, August 25th. And also now congratulations is going out. Happy 60th wedding anniversary is going to Brian and Muriel Ricker of Westman, local in Brandon. They're celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary on Thursday, August 22nd. I'm sure I sent a gift. If I didn't, I hope my team's listening. I always make sure there's gifts go to the 50th, 60th, and get that message out there how proud we are of each of these couples that have been able to survive all the hardship and sometimes struggles of being a married couple and taking every challenge in front of them together and surviving and still being married 60 years later. Also, happy 57th wedding anniversary is going to Marley and Clifford Puffolt, yeah. I was a hard time saying his name. Their son James works for us in the Métis Institute, and they are celebrating their 57th wedding anniversary on August 26th. A gift is already been sent to them. So, again, congratulations to them on that. On other, turn my page here because I got pages in front of me everywhere. I want to do some condolences if I can. I'll have a quick shot of water. I'm running out of water.
Okay.
Okay, condolences is going to the family of Lawrence Baptiste. I spoke about him, Monkman, and he passed away on August 5th, 2024 at the age of 101.
Wow.
That's Riley Fitzgerald's grandfather. Riley works in our youth program, runs our youth program, in fact. And he was born on July 24th, 1923. Think about that, 1923, before World War II started.
Wow.
He recently celebrated his 101st birthday with his friends and family. I wished him a happy birthday last month during the Métis report. He lived most of his life in Lundar, where he farmed and worked for the telephone company. He was a father of 10 and had many grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren. So you think about his life and the hardships, and he survived through the tough times and probably depression. But Lawrence actually enjoyed camping, fishing. He's a typical Métis man. He enjoyed camping, fishing, hunting, gardening, spending time with family and friends. So we wish him well in his new journey. He always had a tea kettle ready for anybody who comes to visit him at his house in Bannock. So again, to Lawrence Baptiste, Monkman, your journey I know was swift. You're probably in your new home and looking down upon your family and your Métis government down below. Also to our director of IT, Adam Blanchard. He lost his father, Dennis Blanchard. He began his journey to his new home on Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. Celebration of life will be held Saturday, August 24th, August 24, 2024, at 1 p.m. at the William Gillespie Center in Port Prairie. So, of course, our prayers and everything go out to Adam and his family. Adam has been with the Federation for a long time. He came from the Friendship Centers, and he's been heading on IT for some time. So I think it's always important we echo and send prayers their way, and at the same time, a family can feel those and feel that how important it is to be cared for and loved. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, in our culture, we always make sure that we help out when people leave this world and their families need to know that their prayers are being said. So if people can, in the next while, sitting at home right now, listening to the Métis Hour, want to take the time and their thoughts and send out to the Monkman family, to the Blanchard family, their prayers and good wishes to their family, to know that their families are in a new home and there's no more suffering, no more pain, and they're a place where they're meeting the rest of their family. So with that being said, I will say goodbye to Asia and to Skylar. I hope Skylar's going to do some kind of taking a caller. At least, do you take a caller in yet, Skylar?
What?
Did you take a caller in yet? When people call in,
yeah, she did.
Hi, welcome to Métis Hour. Skylar here. Can I help you? Who do you want to send wishes to?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Well, not really. Naomi did most
Naomi
of it.
doesn't let you do that.
No, Naomi did most of it.
Well, tell Naomi that's enough.
I didn't want her stealing my job, Dave.
Tell him you're the next spokesman of the woman for crying out loud. Tell her, you know who I'm going to be? Eventually, you're going to be a president eventually. So I want to start listening and talking to my people say. I want to take the callers in.
She's got the whole last hour, half hour.
What's that?
I said she's going to get the whole last half hour.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I want to say thank you to CN for the $10,000 donation itself for Aboriginal People's Day, Métis Day, we call it that.
Right.
And we forgot to mention them that they donated $10,000 to Michif Manor.
Oh, nice.
Of course, Michif Manor, as I said, is going to be something. By the way, Edison's almost done. I'll talk about it next Saturday, and that's for aging out youth. So I'll talk about that. That's almost done. It'll be done September, or the end of September. But anyways, being said, take care, Asia. Take care, Skylar. Take care, Naomi. And again, Cowboy, thank you for finding me.
All right. Take
Have a
care,
good day,
Dave.
Bye,
President
President.
Chartrand.
Okay, bye-bye. I'm going to listen now, Skylar. I'm going to hear you taking the next caller. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.